Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and I make videos about hand sewing and quilting. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to the Liberty Fabric sale over at Alice Caroline. It's in a village hall in the Cotswolds, so yeah, I think there's remnants, scrap bags, all that type of thing, so I'm really excited. So let's get over there. I'm going with my sister and we're then hoping to go around to like some of the shops in the local area or something, because the Cotswolds is a really beautiful place, so I'll be sure to include some footage of that for you. But I know it was only a couple of weeks ago that I went to the Bramble Patch and filmed that, but I'm sure you can forgive me for Liberty. So this is just a few snippets of the drive-in. As you can see, it is a bit of a dull wintry day. Not many leaves come out on the trees just yet, but the countryside is beautiful around here and the colour of the houses is lovely. So here we are in the sale then. So they had all of these pre-cuts of fabric. I assume there was remnants or end of the rolls, and there was sort of over a metre wide, so that one is 1.8 metres and it was £28. So you are saving quite a bit compared to the usual standard price, which is usually around £25 a metre. So that one there was £16 for just over a metre. So they did have a lot of variety and quite a few repeats of the same, so if you wanted to buy multiples you could do. These were samples, so there were packs of sample fabrics and they were buy one get one free for £14, so I thought those were quite good value, and you'll see what I purchased at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. If you've seen Alice Caroline at any of the shows or festivals, you'll see that they do take their patterns. So some of these were the things that they take to the Festival of Quilts. So they had all of their patterns and kits, along with the fat quarters, which were still the full price. Some of the kits I think was a little bit reduced. The kits are just phenomenal. All the fabric that you get in there, they do seem pricey on, you know, first glance, but you do get so much fabric in there, and of course the pattern, and the quilts are huge. I included some footage of one of the quilts coming up soon, and it is really huge and it feels beautiful with the Tana lawn on the front and the back. It's kind of like being a kid in a sweet shop looking at all these fat quarters here. They have them arranged so nicely and you can just have a little rummage through. I didn't buy any of the fat quarters because for me I just love small cuts of fabric, so I got lots of those. And here is the table. Again, if you've seen them at shows, you'll see that they do a small amount of this, but nowhere near as many pieces that they had here. So all of these were Tana lawn pieces, and they were £1 for a piece. And again, there was lots of different variety of prints and colours, and lots of duplicates. So if you wanted to buy multiples of the same one, you could do. But it was great fun just to have a little rummage through, and also just to see things that you don't usually pick up, and yeah, you just add them to your basket and get carried away. Here's the cutting table. I'll tell you about all of the fabrics that was on the cutting table when I'm showing you my haul at the end of the video. So yeah, the prices were quite good on these. And they also had like some household type of items, so trays and face masks, and they had haberdashery items that they were selling at quite a good reduced price. I think the zips were 50p each, and there was quite good quality zips. Headbands all made with Liberty fabrics, hot water bottles, makeup cases, so those were quite good as well. I didn't purchase any of those myself, but I did think that was good value. So it was a really busy event. There was lots of people there when we arrived. We got there just after 10. I think we got there at 10:20 and the doors opened at 10, and I assume that there must have been a queue because there was lots and lots of people in the hall, and there was a large queue waiting to pay even when we arrived at 10:20. So some people must have got some bargains, so that's really good. And I think there was lots of people there who perhaps hadn't used Liberty before. They was asking lots of questions, so it was really nice to see that people was also getting into Liberty. And here's this quilt. I think they sell this as a kit, But it's just amazing, isn't it? It's really, really nice, and it felt very luxurious. It was like silk when I felt it. It was probably a faux pas to actually touch the quilt, but I just had to. It is now the next morning, so let me show you everything that I bought from the sale yesterday. So first off, they do £1 pieces of scraps, so I'll show you those after. But these are the scrap bags that I purchased. So I got a greens. I'm going to open them so I can have a look at them and show you. We got these greens. These were £13.50, reduced from £22.50. I really like this print. I've got this one in a pink, I think, and I really like that. Nice. That's really nice. That feels like quite a big piece. Oh, it's quite a few of the same folded over, but there's quite a lot there. Got the same. I do always love these type of really low contrast type of fabrics. They are very useful. Oh, I've never seen that print before. It's very Art Deco, isn't it? Is it upside down? No. Well, it's not upside down there, but it's upside down there. Must be quite directional. Oh, there's 2 pieces of that. This, I think I love this. I bought a few of this in the scrap fabrics. I just love that print, the colours, just how vibrant it is. Oh, and we've got a big piece of green. It's not quite showing up how green it actually is on the camera, but that's really nice. And that's still the Tana lawn as well. And then I must have been in a green mood because I bought another bag of greens. These feel like they're quite big pieces. These were the same price, £13.50. That's really nice. That's got to be about a fat quarter. That's very good. Again, quite Art Deco, that one is, isn't it? I love this. I've got this in pinks and blues as well, so that's really handy to have. Again, it goes well with, greens go really well with pinks that I find, so I really like to have some greens on hand, just to add a little bit of contrast. That's the William Morris print, isn't it? The strawberry wreath. I love that one. Quite a big piece there as well. Some more of... No. Oh no, it's a very slightly different colour. And this is one of my favourites as well. And then they had these sample packs. So it looks like you get quite a lot in the pack, because don't forget the Liberty's quite thin. So these were 2 for £14. So naturally I bought 4. Well, I paid for 2. So I hope you don't get bored, but I'm really excited to have a look through these. So I'll show you as well, because that's what I love. I love looking at all these. And I've had these before, and you get like unusual prints in there, quite funky prints. So I'll just give you a flick through. Oh, I love that. That's a really nice colour, isn't it? Oh, okay, so this is upside down. Oh, beautiful. That's so different in different colourways, isn't it? Oh, love that. Beautiful. Oh, look at those colours. They're so thin, they're hard to get apart. That's beautiful. Oh, see, it looks so different in different colours, in the blue as well. I like that. Back to the beginning. This is the second pack. I just love that. Oh, wow. What funky colours. Upside down again. And I bought this because I just love this print. I thought that is beautiful. There's got to be some others that are similar in there. Wow. Totally different in the... I love the blue. It's just crazy. They're really good with colours, aren't they, Liberty? Oh, we had that in the other pack in a different colour. Wow. They're so thin, I can't separate them. Oh, I think there's a pink one of that. And you guys all know the type of patchwork. Oh, I like this tiny scale of that. I've seen that in a bigger scale. So that's really funky. You guys know the type of patchwork that I like to do. I like lots of random colours and prints. So these are brilliant for that. You can add in so many different prints, and you know, it's much more affordable to get lots of prints this way. I couldn't afford to do the fabric on the meter without I can't get my word. I wouldn't be able to afford to buy such variety without getting these type of things. And I think that's what the main joy is, isn't it? Having so many of these different prints. Again, I liked this one. I thought there's got to be some more small florals in this one. Oh, I love that. That's why also the block of the months are quite good. I've done a few Liberty block of the month kits over the years, and you just get such a nice variety. I love that. That you just wouldn't be able to, well, I wouldn't be able to buy if I was buying it, you know, fat quarters or off the meter to make a whole quilt. Oh, I like the black and white element on that. Oh, like that. You know me, anything pink. That's got so much depth to it, hasn't it? I thought it was the print from the fabric behind that was coming through, but that's really nice. Oh, beautiful. They did have some reduced fabric that was on the meter while we was there, and we saw a sign when we got there saying that it was £15 a meter. So I think me and my sister were both like, okay, you know, not what I wanted to spend. So we didn't necessarily give that too much attention up front, because they had pre-cuts of fabrics in bags, you know, random sizes, remnants and things. You will have seen that on the video. They had all those in the bags. So it was like, okay, that seems like more value. And, you know, you can choose how much you wanted. But then as it was quieting down, because the cutting table was really busy. So once it had started quieting down, we went over and we saw that some was actually £5 a metre. Liberty Tana Lawn for £5 a metre. She bought a blue that was really nice. I didn't get anything that was on the metre because I just didn't know what I was going to use it for. It would have been great for a quilt backing. But by the time we had then gone to the the cutting table, I already had my basket full and I'd kind of spent what I wanted to spend already. And then I thought, if I'm going to add 20-30 pounds of, yes, very good value fabric into my basket, I'm going to have to put something back. And I didn't want to put anything back. So I didn't get any. That's for the meter. And I didn't have a quilt in mind. That's nice. So I might have ended up buying the wrong colour or something like that. They only had a few. They had lots of blues that was reduced. My sister bought some. They had like some non-Liberty fabric that was also reduced. She bought some for £2 a metre and another one that was £5 a metre. It was like a yellow and a peachy colour, and she's going to make a dress for me with that. So I've never had a handmade dress before, and I've never really got into dressmaking because I don't, first of all, have the floor space really to lay out the pattern. Sometimes I really struggle to lay out the I love that. Sometimes I struggle to lay out the quilts, so she's into dressmaking a little bit more than she is into quilting, so she's really kindly offered to do that for me, so that's exciting. Hopefully before the summer, and that'll be a nice dress. Yeah, so she bought 2 lots of fabric that was £5 a metre and one that was £2 a metre. Oh, that's beautiful. And I think she bought some of the £1 fabric. I think she only bought 6. I bought 23 because you had to hand them over to the girls and they counted them and put them in the bags ready for when you got to the till. That's really nice. So we already knew how much we'd spent on the £1 ones. Let me show you those now. So I'll just quickly flick through these. I think I said at the beginning of this video that I'll show you around the town that we go to, because we went to a place called Stow-on-the-Wold, which is like a small market town village in the Cotswolds, but it was raining. And we was just sort of put our hoods up and we was trying to get inside little shops, and we sat down and we had some lunch. I had a panini and a cream tea, which was really, really nice. I feel like whenever there's the opportunity to have a tea and a scone, you just have to take it. So yeah, we did that. And then it was pretty much, I think it was about 4:20 by the time we left having our cream teas. So we just had a little mooch around and we went home. And that's the last one. So I have told myself that I am going to start a Liberty project so that I can use up all the things that I've been hoarding. Because I started collecting these £1 scraps the first year that I went to the Festival of Quilts. And I just thought I need to build more up, but I think I've now got enough with the bits that I've collected to actually do a full Liberty quilt. It would obviously be scrappy style because there are all these random fabrics, so I think I'll have to have a look into that within the next year or so. I'll try and do what I said I wanted to do and finish some projects first. Don't be luring me into this. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It's another Quilt As You Go video, so that'll be coming up next weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.